So yeah, before we start, as usual, we'll just have a discussion on what we did on last week. So can anyone remember like what we discussed? We almost have completed everything, but I just wanted to know like what are the things we covered in the last class? Can anyone tell me?
Please study the personal table.
Yeah, what salary table, right? We discussed about the salary table in Excel. Okay. So I think this is what we have discussed. Let me share the screen. Okay. So this is what basically we have covered. Is my screen visible for everyone? Is my screen visible for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here we were talking about this salary table. Then we saw how to do the calculations, and then we just discussed how to add charts, and then sort and filter. Okay. So how to do sort and filter, and then like how to find bonus and everything. So like we just covered all the things that is like necessary in the basic things that are necessary in Excel. Okay. So before we move into the next things, okay. So does anyone have any doubts or anything? Any doubts or any questions that you all have? All right. Okay. So yeah. So like, is there any specific thing that we have to discuss in today's class? Did you all like request anything that you all want to learn extra or something? Is there anything like that? Anything like that, guys? So do you all want to? Do you all have any other doubts or anything that you all want to learn extra? Did you all request anything? Okay, so I told you like I will be explaining about Google Forms. Am I right? Okay, so let me open. Okay, guys. So let me log into the things. Okay, one moment, please. Okay, guys. So here, so I have opened two things here. One is like in Google, I have logged into a email called submit to Wellington, which I was using with the earlier batches to submit info like their class task exams and all the things. And then in this side, I have logged into Outlook. Okay, Outlook, a Microsoft Outlook. That means a Microsoft um, related software which they provide a email server. Okay, we are like Google provides Gmail, same like that. Microsoft, they provide Outlook, Hotmail, those kind of things. Okay, so here in Google we have Google Forms. So if you click in the like apps here, okay, and then you can go to forms. They have all the apps like documents, sheets, slides. So documents is like related to MS Word. Sheets means like Excel. Slides means like PowerPoint. Okay, so then we have forms. So I'll just go to forms, Google Forms. Okay, so let me go to another email. Like I'll go to this, and then I'll go to forms. Okay, so Google Forms. So we don't have any forms right now here. Okay, so what you have to do is first log into your Gmail and then go to the apps. Okay, all the apps, and then you go to forms. Okay, so it will come to the forms over here. Okay, forms. Now I'll say start a new form. I'll click blank. Okay, I'll click blank. So here this is how a form will be starting. Okay, this is how it will take. Okay, so here we can give a title here, say uh, example form. So you can give a name here. All right, then so here you can change the title. You can make it bold, italic, underline, or you can link here. Okay, you can remove all the formatting. You can give a form description here. Please watch carefully, or we'll say please read carefully. Okay, so even you can see when you just click, you can bold, italic, underline, link again. Then you can put numbered list, that means number point forms or bullet point forms. Then you can add a question over here. You can add a question, so you can put okay, uh, what is your favorite color? Okay, okay. So favorite color. So you can say multiple choice. Okay, multiple choice means you can give options. Okay, black, white, red. Okay, you can say black, white, red. Okay, this is one multiple choice. Then you can click on this side plus. It will create a new question. Okay, what is your favorite food? Okay, so here you can say you can change the type of question. Oh, okay, so see, okay, say you can say short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes. So check boxes. This one, okay, multiple choice will allow you to select one in this option. One in this option. If it is checkbox, it will allow you to select multiple option. We'll say rice and curry. Then we'll say uh, burger, pizza. Okay, or you can say other. So other they can type. Okay, check boxes. So then we have so you all know what is short answer, paragraph. Short answer means it will give you one line to answer. Paragraph means it will give you paragraph. Then we have drop down. Okay, we'll say which city do you live in? Okay, so drop down, you can say your options. Okay, let's say Candy, Colombo, then let's say Matale, and Candy, Colombo, Matale, let's say Jaffna, Gaul, Drink, only, and let's say one, okay, something like this. Okay, then plus again, then we have file upload. We'll say you want the people who are answering this or who are using this form to upload file, or linear scale. Scale means they want to select a scale, multiple shot, then like this tick box grid or date, time. So you can give them any sort of question. So if you want to delete, you can click delete and delete it. Okay, so that is how you add questions here. Then okay, so then here you have image option. You can click image. Okay, browse, and then you can upload any images that you wanted to, like let's say you want to add this image. See, this image, see. So the image will be in your question. Okay. So then we have, you can duplicate in the sense you can copy the same question and then change the answers and all. Delete and required. Required, if you tick this required, okay, if you tick this required, the people, those who are answering this form, will say I am sending for you all. Let's say I have made a question paper for you. Okay. So what I have done is I have given all the personal information required. Okay, all the personal information required. Personal information, if it is required, without answering this, you can't submit the form. ஓகே, இந்த ரிக்வயர்டுன்னு கொடுத்த கொஸ்டின்ஸாலுக்கு ආන්සර් பண்ணாம உங்களுக்கு ෆෝම සබ්මිට් பண்ண ඉලාද. දැන් මෙහෙම ඔයගොල්ලන් රික්වයර්ඩ් එක ටික් කරලා තිබ්බනම් මේ කොස්චන්ස් වලට ආන්සර් කරන්න නැතුව ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ෆෝම්ස් ටික ඒ කියන්නේ සබ්මිට් හෝ සේව් මොනවත් කරන්න බෑ. අනිවාර්යෙන් මේකට මොන හරි ආන්සර් එකක් දෙන්නම ඕනේ. Do you understand? So important questions that definitely you need answers, what you can do is you can make it required. Clear? Clear with it, guys? So there are different types of questions. Then there are, like, you can make it required. Okay, you can do it in that way. And then we have these 3 dots. You can click this. You can give description for each of the questions. See, description, see. Okay, you can give description. Then then shuffle option order. Shuffle option order means, now we'll say you are giving this to 10 people. Now it says black, white, red. If you click this one, shuffle option order, when you reload or for another person, this will change, like red, white, black, or red, black, white. So in each time it will, okay, in each time it will just shuffle the answers. Do you understand? Usually in exam papers or online exam papers, that happens. For same, like for each people, it won't show the same way. So if you give shuffle option order, it will shuffle even the, now if I refresh, it will shuffle the answer. Shuffle කියන්නේ දැන් මේ order එකට එක්කෙනෙක්ට පෙන්නයි ඔයා reload කරොත් එහෙම නැත්නම් තව එක්කෙනෙක් මේ form එක open කරනකොට එයාට white පළවෙනියට තියෙයි, red දෙවෙනියට තියෙයි, black තුන්වෙනියට තියෙයි, තව එක්කෙනෙක්ට white පළවෙනියට තියෙයි, ආය red දෙවෙනි, black තුන්වෙනි. ඒ වගේ එහෙම අර රීලෝඩ් කරන ஆப்ஷன்ஸ் ටික ஷஃபிள் වෙලා තමයි ඉන්නේ. and ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் ஓபன் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இல்ல, நீங்க ஒவ்வொரு முறை ரீலோட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டேயும் இதே ஆர்டருக்கு இல்லாம ஒவ்வொரு ஆர்டருக்கு மாறி மாறி வரும். ஒயிட் ஒன்னாவது வரும், ரெட் ஒன்னாவது வரும். இந்த ஷஃபிள் ஆப்ஷன் கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா. Understood? So you can click this plus, add a new question, then import question. You can take question from anything, then add title and description. So if you want to add another title and description, you can do it. So add image, add video, or add another section. You can do those things. Okay, so you can do all these things. So these are the options that is available in a form. Okay, say add section, video, image, section, and all these things. All right, now let's see how will this look like. I'll just, so after everything is done, okay, you can click this preview. Okay, so it will look like this. See, black, white, red, rice and curry. See, this gives only, you can select one option. Multiple, you can select multiple option. That means check boxes. Okay, so drop down, it will give you all the options that you gave. Then you have to submit. Okay, that you have to give submit. Okay, we'll say you give required and you give preview here. We'll say if you just submit, okay, we'll say now the first one is required, right? What I will do is, without answering the first one, I'll just select all others. Okay, and say submit. See, this is the required question. So without answering this, it won't allow you to submit the form. Understood? That is the required option. Then 3 dots, shuffle option order. Okay, shuffle option order. Now same way I'll say preview. See, now it says white, red, black. I'll refresh. I don't know, for preview it is not showing. See, red, white, black. Refresh. Clear form. Clear form. I'll close this. And then open again. See, white, black, red. Did you all understand? It will be shuffling the orders. Okay. Right. So that is the option over there. Then, so you can see the responses here. See, who have answered, what is the answers, like individual answers. See, one response. Okay, you can get the answers. Now we'll say you want to limit this time. Okay, දැන් කියනකො අද 12 මේ 12 වෙනකන් තමයි මේක time දීලා තියෙන්නේ. Okay, ඉතින් 12 මණි උල්ලුක எல்லாரும் answer பண்ணணும். So after 12, now you will be sending this as link. Send, you will copy the link. Okay, and you will send. So whoever have the link, they can answer. What you can do is after 12, you can switch it off. After 12, you can switch it off. So when it goes, it will say the form example is no longer expecting responses. Do you understand? You can switch off the responses. So for the exam, I'll be doing this. I'll give a time like 2 hours. So after 2 hours, I'll switch it off. Then you can't answer after 2 hours. Understood? Okay. Then you can see question by question how people have answered. See. Okay, for first question, second question. If you want to check individual sheets, so how they have answered. If they have 10 like individual, you can check. Okay, so link to sheets, you can download it, like download all the answers and people's responses in the Excel sheet. Okay, you can download responses, print. Okay, so you can do those things. Then settings, in settings, you can make it. Okay, now we'll say we have completed this form. How we are going to send it to people? So before sending, you have this customize theme. You can go to this, you can give customized text. You can change the text style, you can change this like questions text style, text, then header. In this part, if you want to put any images, we'll say choose, and you want to put the image here inside. You can see header part, there will be a image. Okay, then if you want to change the color of the form, you can do that. If you want to change the background of the form, you can do that as well. Okay, you can change all these options. All right, so those are the options, and then you can click uh, like you can copy the form, you can move, you can get pre-fill link, print. So you can add people, add collaborators, means add people who can view, edit, and all those kind of things. Okay, I'll say send. This is how you will send this. I will say this is exam paper or whatever. I want to send this form to you all to fill. You click send. Okay, so if you want to collect their emails, you can say yes, verified. Okay, or respond the input, or do not collect. You can select any options you want. You can send it as email. You can copy the link, and you can click shorten URL. Click the shorten URL. So see, it will shorten the URL for you. Copy this and send it to people. Okay, so for example, I'll open it in Magnetic window. Paste. So see, it will open like this. Okay, it will open like this. See, each time it is changing the responses, so it is opening. Okay. Now, if you want to make it as a quiz, like you have to give marks and everything, you can go to settings. You can say make this a quiz. Okay. So you can say release marks immediately after each submissions. So after submitting, if you want to like release, late after manual review. Okay. So respondent settings. See, missed question. Respondents can see which questions were answered incorrectly. You can switch it on, switch it off. Okay. Correct answers. Respondents can see correct answers after grades are released. Point values. Okay, so default point. Then responses. You can change all these things. You want to collect email and limit one response. So if you say collect verified, and you can limit one response. So in one email, they can answer only once. Okay, you can do that. So now we'll say I have given this. Okay, make this as a quiz. So you can go to question, and then here you have an option called answer key. You can go and you can give answer. Okay, we'll say the answer is black. Okay, and the points is 1 and done. Then here you can say multiple question. You don't have those options. Okay, and this one also you don't have options. So multiple choice will say oh, short answer is college name. So you can say answer key. So you can say time. Okay. So you can say more like mark all other answers as incorrect. Okay. Or you can say another answer. Sometimes some people will say Wellington. So some people will say simple Wellington. So like this. Okay, you can say mark all other answers as incorrect. That means it will mark as incorrect. If you leave this, it won't mark as incorrect. Like you can review that still. Okay. So this is how it will look like when it is answer and questions and all. So now when someone is filling options here, okay, so let's say white, yeah, and then answer that use score. So it will show what is the correct answer, what is the wrong answer. See the total points, everything it will show. Okay, you can do that way. Okay, in settings, you can make it as so immediately after each submission. So you can see the score. If you switch it off, okay, if you switch it off later, then later you have to release it. Like later means say send copy. It's a short URL and copy this, and I'll just paste here. So, right. This time candy and submit. See, the responses has been recorded. So it will come here. Okay, responses and got it. So you can see each form like this individually. Okay, and you can say release score. You can give marks manually here. Okay, one like that you can like manually give, and then you can say release score. Okay, you can release it later as well. Okay, So then, so if you want to show them missed questions, correct answers, point values, everything you can just edit here. So this is about Google Form. Clear? Are you all clear? Okay, this is about Google Forms over here. Then similar like this, okay, similar like this, we have another like most important one, or more ones are, I go to this, I just go again to this, you go to Google Forms. Okay, so once you go to Google Forms, so you can see example form, you can see this, you can click, remove it, open in new tab, rename it, open and send to people, and all those things. Same thing we have in Outlook. You go here, okay, so you just explore all your apps. So in apps, and you say forms, you click this, Microsoft Forms, then you can see there are lots of forms here. Okay, you can create new form, okay, a separate form here as you wish, or you can say new quiz. You can go to directory quiz, give title, okay, so you can change the styles over here. See, here the good thing is you can add background videos. See, so you can add background videos for your forms, okay, or else what you can do is you can add images, colors, see, background music. So those kind of additional things you can do. Go to style, and then you can add videos, colors, or images. Okay, so you can see here, it's up to you. See, so you can do some additional things in this, okay, in Google Form, I'm sorry, in Microsoft Forms. So you can preview. This is how it will look like. Okay, how it will like or look like in a mobile, see, computer. You can check everything how it will look like. Okay, then we have questions. So you can put a title, anything, add new. So see, choice, text, rating, date, and then you have ranking, link art, upload file, net promoter score, or section. So I say choice, you add a question. Okay, question, I'll say the same thing. What is your favorite color? Options: red, green, and blue, orange. It is showing suggestions. Then you can click this tick. That means it is the correct answer. That means the correct answer. Each option you can put image. Okay, you can put a message. You can delete that, right? So you can give points here. Let's say 1 point. So that means you can put equation and everything. Okay, so multiple answer means, okay, they can select multiple answers. Okay, so you can select correct answers. So these three are correct. Okay, you can say multiple answers. So if you give 3 here, we'll say someone select only one correct answer, others they need, then automatically it will give them marks 1. Okay, they'll give 1. You can say equal to at most. You can do those changes. Okay, so here also you have required option. So if you give required, definitely they have to do those shuffle options, drop down. Okay, all those options are available there. Okay, then add new. choice. So like this, you can do adding options. So preview. See, this is how it will look like. See, say red, and that's it. Okay. Then responses, you can check how many responses, how people average in 10, how much average they have. So is it active or not? Okay, you can click this. And you say collect responses. Anyone can respond. Okay. Or only people who are in my college or anything. So you can copy the link here. You can say shorten URL. So it will give a short URL. Then you can send emails. Okay. So for whom you have to email, or you can get a QR code. Okay, you can download this QR code and send someone. So they can scan this QR code. It will take them to this. It will take them to this Microsoft form, or you can get a link. Let's say you have this link, copy, and then I'll go to paste this. So you can see start now. I say red, turn on, submit. See, completed. So view my results. You can see. So submitted, correct points, everything it is showing. So here you'll get response. Okay, so you can say review answers. So you can correct needs review. So have they correct 3 means 3. Correct. So you can see. Okay, post score. And if you click this, so the score will be sent to the particular person in email or something. So you can get it in Excel. So you can delete, you can do all those things. Okay. So then you can go to collect response, get the link, or you can get the QR, scan from your camera. So you can change how does it look like. See, this way or this way. So scan in your mobile camera, then it will take you to this form. Okay. So settings. So show results. So here you have more options in settings. You have more options. Show results automatically. You can cancel that. So anyone can respond. So options for responses. Is it still accepting response? You can put a start date and end date. That means automatically you can give when it is starting and when it should end. So set time duration. So we'll say you want only 30 minutes. So you can give set time duration 30 minutes. So when they open this form within 30 minutes, they have to answer. Okay. So shuffle questions. Shuffle questions means for one person in one, this question will be showing in one. For another person, it will be showing in fifth or anything. Okay. Then hide submit another response. That means it will allow you only to submit one response. So customize thank you message. You can give this. So once they have submitted, you can give a message. Your answers have been submitted successfully. Thank you. Something like that. Okay. Allow respondents to save their responses. You can allow them to save the responses or you can restrict it. Okay. So you can do all these additional things in Microsoft Forms. Okay. Microsoft Form is more advanced than Google Forms. You can give more options, more things. Understood. So Google Forms is like a basic thing, but if you take Outlook or Microsoft Forms, it has advanced options. You can see, right? Like you can give videos and audios and everything as background. So you can go to settings and then you can add more options like start date, end date, and then time duration, shuffle questions. Okay, you can do all those kind of things that you want. Clear with it? Are you all clear, guys? These are the two forms that you can use. There are more forms, but I prefer always Microsoft Forms because you can do lots of additional things. And Google Forms for basic things you can use them. So other than that, there are some other third-party forms, but I don't recommend those. Clear? So we have completed Excel.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in Excel pay sheet, everything we completed. So now quick review I showed on Google Forms and Microsoft Forms. Okay. So then did I share you all the presentation topics last class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I'll just inform you the exam date. So please be prepared with your presentation. So you have to upload the presentation for me in this any forms. It can be Google Forms or it can be Outlook or anything. Right, but you must be ready with your presentation. Okay, clear?
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Any doubts or anything that you all have, still confusions or anything?
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
sir, presentation மட்டுமா எக்ஸாம்க்கு இல்ல கொஸ்டின்ஸும் வேற ஆயிக்குதா?
வேற கொஸ்டின்ஸ் இது பார்ட் 1 பார்ட் 2 ரெண்டு நடக்கும். பார்ட் 1 வந்து லைக் தனிக்கரு MCQ கொஸ்டின்ஸ். பார்ட் 2ல வந்து நீங்க ப்ராக்டிகல் செஞ்சு அப்லோட் பண்ணணும். ஒவ்வொரு ஃபைலா அப்லோட் பண்ணணும். So guys, the exams will be in two parts. One part one is MCQ questions where you have to answer. I'll give the answer as well as the question. So you have to select the correct answer from that. And then the part two, you have to. I will give questions and some images. Same like that in whatever the softwares I have told. You have to open that. You have to create that and upload that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So someone is asking about Google Drive. Guys, Google Drive means it is same like this. Now you all know pen drive, right? You all know pen drive, CD, or USB, memory cards, hard disk. All these things are physical storage devices. Physical storage devices. Okay, pen drive, you have it in your hand. Hard disk, you have it in your computer. External hard disk, you have it in your hand. Then USB, then you have this micro SDs, all these things we call it as physical storage devices. Same like this, we have cloud storage. Cloud storage means where you don't have any physical things, you have to store it in the internet, in the cloud, like in the sky. Okay. So for example, iCloud, Google Drive, OneDrive. Okay. So there are so many other things like that. Okay. Now, Google gives you a thing called Google Drive. For example, I'll just go here, then click the apps. You have Drive, so it's Google Drive. Okay, Google Drive gives you 15 GB for free. So more than that, you have to purchase. Okay, so what you can do is you can link your computers. Okay, you can link your computers, or you can drag and upload. We'll say whatever the informations you need, you can just drag like this and upload here. Okay, in your my drive part, you can just drag and drop, so it'll upload. See, uploaded. Okay, you see, example form, our forms, there's a Word document, and then there's a background image that I added now. So everything is saved here. Okay, now we'll say that the disadvantage in a physical storage device is, I'll say your pen drive, there are chances your pen drive gets lost, your pen drive gets damaged, and there are high chances that your files can be lost. But in this online drive, you have put it in online. Okay, now we'll say you go, you have a presentation, it is in your Google Drive, you are going to your college or office, you didn't take the pen drive with you. Okay, so you can't do your presentation. But when it is in this drive, okay, in Google Drive, you can just quickly log into your Gmail, go to Drive, you can download your presentation and do it. So you just need internet, that's it. You can download and do the thing. See, 15 GB. Okay, now for example, if I go to my Google Drive, okay, and I have my computers. Okay, so I have linked my computer. So you can see all my assignments that I did in my HND time. Okay, see, 2017. Everything is still here. See, all the assignments, 2017, 2021. See, all the assignments I did, I have it there. Okay, so if I go to my drive, all the images, all the files, see, get together, like all my important documents and everything is here. See, all the exam papers and everything. Even these things get deleted, I have it in my drive. I can quickly check whenever I want. See, all the things. Okay, so that's drive. Okay, you have 15 GB. In that, in 15, I have used almost 12 GB. Okay, when you go to this drive, it will show download drive. You can download and you can link your computer. We'll say link your computer, the desktop, or you can link, we'll say my computer, and you can link a drive, C drive or whatever. So whenever you do something, you download something, you upload something, you change something, it will automatically get uploaded to your drive. For example, now I have connected my computer's desktop, okay, desktop screen to my OneDrive. I'll just open here. Okay, so this is my OneDrive. I'll just log into my email here and I'll show you. Okay. So Google Drive, that is a drive device that is given for your Gmail. Okay, whoever opens Gmail, it is free. Then here in my Outlook, okay, in your Outlook, they will give you something called OneDrive. You have 5 GB. So Google Drive, they'll give 15 GB for you. It's free. Okay, OneDrive, they'll give you 5 GB. It's free. So my computer, I have, okay, I have connected my computer. Okay, you can see desktop. I'll click this and let me show it like this. Okay, so can you see Conestogo folder? It is there. CV, IELTS, Wellington exam papers, all the answers, all CVs, all the documents, everything in the screen. Can you see it here? Can you all see that? Okay. Now there is a CV file. What I'll do is I'll go to this file. Okay. And we'll say I'll change this to Hussein. And save. Close this. So you can see. So you can see the for everything it is a tick. Here it says a reload option. Whenever I change something, okay, whenever I change something, okay, let's say Hussein, Fazal, and save and close. You can see there's a refreshing icon, okay, and tick. That means the final change is uploaded. Now I am in my drive. I am in my drive. I'll open that file, CV, and click here. I'm opening it in Google Chrome. Okay. So what does it say? What does it say? Can you see the changes?
Yes.
Let's see. I'll put the heading to, I'll change it to like Wellington. Save, close this, go to this, refresh. So you can see, did it get changed? So I have linked my, okay, I have linked my desktop to my OneDrive. So like that, you can link any folders, any particular folders, because in OneDrive it is only 5 GB. So I have linked only my desktop. Okay. So you can just go to any of your file somewhere like this. You can insert, like you can go to a file and you can say, I'll say this folder, right click, and then options. I'll just click this. So, yeah, this. Okay, so here you have to drag and drop this file in this OneDrive folder. Okay, you can give directly access here. Open and no tab, open terminal, give access to. How I did it was. Here, move to OneDrive. So you can connect your OneDrive like that and do it. So I have downloaded the OneDrive folder for me. Okay, same like that, you can download Google Drive. Okay, so you can download Google Drive in your computer. You can install. Same like that, you can give access to a file anywhere in your computer. So whenever you do a change or something, so instantly it will get uploaded. So you will not lose any. You will say something, you format your computer. So whatever the important files, I have put it in my desktop. So whenever there is something wrong in my computer and something gets deleted, whatever I have saved in my desktop, it will be available in my Google Drive. So I don't need to worry. Understood? Clear, guys?
Yes.
So you have any other doubts? Any other doubts or questions you all have?
சார்
Yeah, tell me.
கூகுள் ஃபார்ம் ஃபோன்ல சென்ட் பண்ணுவீங்களா?
Google form?
ஃபோன்ல சென்ட் பண்ணுவீங்களா? எக்ஸாம் செய்யறது.
ஓ, ஃபோன்ல சென்ட் பண்ணேன். நான் லிங்க் அனுப்புனேன், அந்த லிங்க் ஓபன் பண்ணீங்கல்ல, சரி.
ஓகே.
Any other doubts, guys? So your exam will be 3 hours. Okay. So I'll tell you the start time, end time, and everything. I'll just discuss with Ms. Takshi, your coordinator. So then she will tell a date and time, then we'll confirm it and we'll inform you earlier. So 3 hours on spot. Then it will start, we'll say start at morning 7. It'll end at morning 10. If it is start at evening 5, it'll end at evening 8. So it depends when we are starting. So I think part 1, it will take 1.5 hour, 2 hours. Part 2, it will take around 3 hours.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
exam evening நடக்கும்.
அது நான் வந்து கொஞ்சம் உங்களோட கோஆர்டினேட்டரோட கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிட்டு சொல்றேன்.
Okay, sir.
சார் பார்ட் 1 வந்து 2 ஹவர்ஸ் சொன்னீங்க. பார்ட் 2க்கு வந்து வேறையா 3 ஹவரா? 3
ஓ,
ஹவர்ஸா?
வேறே 3 hours. எக்ஸாம் 2 நாள் நடக்கும். அப்படி ஒரு நாள்ல டைம் இருந்தா ஒரு நாள்ல செய்வோம்.
ஓகே சார்.
Sir,
யா,
for today என்ன part எக்ஸாம் நடக்கும்?
விளங்கல.
டுடே எக்ஸாம் இருக்குதா?
இன்றைக்கு எக்ஸாம் இல்ல.
இப்ப நீங்க டேட் எப்பன்னு சொன்னீங்கல்ல?
ஓ, நான் வந்து உங்களுக்கு மிஸ் தக்ஷியோட டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிட்டு நான் உங்களுக்கு இன்ஃபார்ம் பண்றேன்.
ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ சார்.
ஓகே. Okay, all right. So okay, I'll just drop my my WhatsApp number and my email. So in case if you all need anything or anything, like you can drop me a text, but usually the time difference is huge, guys. And if I'm not busy, I'll just try to help you all out maximum. Okay. So So that's it. So quickly we'll discuss some important things. Okay, this is not like related, but I'll just and this is for the diploma students that I have created. So okay, how many of you know the classification of computer? There are two types of classification. One is, that means computer can be divided into two categories. One according to their size, the two according to their technology. One size, and the next one is according to their technology. Okay, ඒ කියන්නේ කම්පියුටර් ඇවිල්ලා අපි groups දෙකකට බෙදන්න පුළුවන්. එකක් ඇවිල්ලා ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ size එක අනුවට. ඒ කියන්නේ කොච්චර ලොකුයිද කියලා. තව එකක් ඇවිල්ලා ඒගොල්ලන් use කරන technology. So அதில எவ்வளோ எந்த அளவு அந்த பின்ன அந்த size எந்த அளவு பெருசு அந்த computers அதை வச்சு ஒரு மாதிரி இதாக்கலும் மற்ற மாதிரி வந்து அதில் technology. So there are classification of computer based on size. Supercomputer, mainframe computers, mini computers, and microcomputers. Supercomputers will look like this. Okay, will look like this. Usually it is used in like they have very high like processing power, large in size, and very expensive, mainly used for scientific engineering and complex mathematical problem solving purposes. Like usually like science research places, they will use this. We don't have it in Sri Lanka. I think in and around the world, NASA and I think Google also, I'm not sure, but I think they have one. Okay, so it will look like this, like refrigerator boxes. See, these are the supercomputers. See, they will not have one, they'll have many rows like this. Okay, so it will not have a monitor. You might have seen in English movies and everything. So they will have a monitor in their hand, and they can go to any of this row, they can connect their monitor, and they can check what happens, what is there, and all those things. That is supercomputers. Then we have mainframe computers. It is single box like this, like they'll have one or two or three. Okay, so it is, when we compare with supercomputers, it is smaller than that, less powerful, and less expensive. The power is very less when we compare to supercomputer, but when we compare to the computer that we use, our personal computers or laptops or so anything, these are very powerful than them. Okay, in mainframe computers, a number of users get connected to one computer using a number of terminals, sharing, saving, and retrieving data. So from one mainframe, there are many other like personal computers or mini computers we can connect. So usually this is used in very large businesses like Google or eBay, those kind of like very large, okay, very large business and all. I think in Sri Lanka we have it in SLT or Morocco University. Only one we have. If I'm not wrong, I don't know whether they have a new one again, but I think one we have, it is in Telecom or Morocco University. In two of these, any two of these, I'm not sure, but this is up. Okay, then we have mini computers. These things are usually special computer like our personal computer, like the computers that we have, but it is specially used in like if you have gone to supermarkets, if you have gone to this uh, like uh, like textile shops like Sriani or anything, they have their point of sale system. So this is specially used for those things. Okay, so this computer used in medium scale institutions such as banks and all those things. Okay, then we have microcomputers. This is what we use. Our laptops, personal computers, iPads, tabs, mobile phones, all these things comes under microcomputer. This consists of a small memory capacity, smaller in size, less speed, and less expensive. Okay, so then when we talk about like that is about the size. Okay, when we divide computers in size. So when you divide computer in different technologies, we have three technologies: analog, digital, and hybrid. We have it in three technologies. Okay, analog computers, digital, and hybrid. Okay, analog computers, they work with the signals. Okay, these computers use analog signals such as environmental parameters like speed, okay, pressure, temperature, all those things. Like, you know, like these days we have like speedometer camera. If you exceed some certain speed in a road, we'll say the speed limit is 60 when you're driving a vehicle. If you go more than 60, 61, 65, it will click a picture of your image of your vehicle. Okay, then temperature sensor. Now there are some automatic ACs, right? If your room temperature drops to a level, let's say, oh, it goes up to around 25 degrees or something and very hot, automatically the AC switch on. Okay, these kind of things. Those are analog computers. Then we have digital computers, so which we use usually the personal computer, mobile phones and everything, they work with digital signals. Okay, and then we have both analog and digital, which works with, okay, like speed, pressure, temperature and all, but which has a digital screening as well. This is the combination of analog and digital computers. We call it as hybrid computers. So usually the medical machines like ECG, pressure, those things of computers, which will show you in the analog signals, but in a digital way. Okay. So the elements that are needed for successful computer operation. So to run a computer, to make a computer work successful, computer එකක් successfully වැඩ කරන්න තියෙන අපිට මේ අවශ්‍ය දේවල් තුනක් තියෙනවා. எங்களுக்கு நாங்க ஒரு கம்ப்யூட்டர் சக்சஸ்ஃபுல்லா ஆன் பண்ணி ரன் பண்றதுக்கு எங்களுக்கு முக்கியமான 3 விஷயம் இருக்குது. One is hardware, software, liveware. Without any one of these, our computer operation will not be successful. Hardware is like physical components. අපි අතින් අල්ලන්න පුළුවන් components ටික. CPU, motherboard, RAM, monitor, mouse, keyboard, අරවා. ආයෙ තියෙනවා softwares. Okay, softwares means that we can't touch, which is not physically available, like operating system, the softwares that we use, Microsoft Office, the PowerPoint, Photoshop, or whatever it is. So in this, the mandatory one is operating system. We need hardware, then operating system, and then we need liveware. So without a human operating the computer, it will not be successful. Okay, even if it is a robot, to charge, to switch it on, to make it work, we need a human being. So without a liveware, these things will not be successful. So we have these two, we don't have liveware, means the computer will not work. We'll say we have hardware and we have liveware, but we don't have operating system. The computer won't switch on. Do you understand? So that is how it works. Okay, so we are not going to talk about the types of softwares. Okay, then input devices, output devices, obviously you all know, guys. Okay, keyboard, mouse, touch screen. So input devices are devices that is used to feed information to a computer. Keyboard we used to type, mouse we used to use like move things or click or select, joystick also for same, trackball, then scanner, touch screen, web camera and all those things. So keyboard, then we have mouse. So touch screen is an input and output device. Why we tell it as an input and output device is because using touch we give the input, using the display we get the output. So we call it as input output device. Okay, and then we have like CCTV cameras, web cameras. These are input devices because we scanners, we scan something, we put it into a computer. Okay, then we have output devices. So output devices are devices that gives output to a user from a computer, like monitors. Okay, we have different types of monitors where you will get the output. Then we have projectors. Okay, then different types of printers. Okay, then speakers to listen to the songs or whatever, any of those things. Then usually, guys, we call this, okay, usually we call this part, okay, which will look like this, we call it as a CPU. Usually this is not the CPU, this is a case. What is this? This is a case. So CPU means central processing unit. It is the most important in a computer. Okay. So CPU, it is a small chip, or we call it as the brain of the computer. Okay, which makes your computer function. So it has three things: ALU, CU, and memory registers. Okay. So ALU to do mathematical and logical functions. Control unit, it controls all your input, output devices, everything. Memory registers, it saves some important temporary memories. Okay, like date and time and those kind of things. So this is your CPU. This is the CPU, central processing unit, the processor. See, this is the processor chip. Okay, this is the important, this is the brain of the computer. Okay, so your computer speed and everything is measured from your processor speed. Okay, then we have computer memories, two things: main memory and secondary memory. So main memory, we have two things: RAM and ROM. RAM means random access memory, and then ROM means read-only memory. Random access memory is a temporarily stored memory. That means we call it as a volatile memory. It is like this: it will store some information in this, but when you close application or when you restart the computer, it will be deleted. When your computer is switched off, it will get deleted. It is like this: we'll say today you are going to Kandy or your hometown. You're just going to the town, you see so many things. Do you remember everything? Some certain things you will remember only for a while. ඔගොල්ලන් ටවුමට ගියාම ඔගොල්ලන් ගොඩක් දේවල් බලනවා. ඒ ටික ඔක්කොම මතක් තියන්නේ නැහනේ. සමහර දේවල් ඇවිල්ලා දවසක් තියෙයි, දවස් දෙකක් තියෙයි. එහෙම එක මැකිලාය. ඔගොල්ලන් නැත්තම් ගෙදර ඇවිල්ලා නිදාගත්තට පස්සේ ඔක්කොම අමතක වෙලා යයි. ආයෙ නැගිටගෙනට. So those things are saved, like in our brain also we have temporary memory. So like that, RAM is a temporary memory. When you switch off the computer, all the things will get deleted. Okay. So read-only memory, you can only read information in that. So we call it as a ROM, usually in BIOS and all, or CD-ROMs. Okay. So those kind of things. So secondary storage is a primary storage. Like whatever the things that are stored in our brain, which will never get deleted, like our father's face, mother's face, father's name, mother's name, or any details that are not deletable. Okay. That is in our secondary storage. But in computer secondary storage, it will be available for years and years until you delete it. It can be on a pen drive, hard disk, CD-ROM, CD, memory card, or whatever you save until you delete it, or it gets damaged and deleted. It will not get deleted. Even if you switch off the computer, you remove the pen drive, it won't get deleted. Sorry. So we call it as a non-volatile memory. Understood? So these things are the important things that I just wanted to give a quick idea about. Okay. So hard disk and all. So other things we don't need to discuss. I just have images and all those things. So this is the motherboard of your computer. So I told you the CPU, central processing unit. This is where your processor will come and sit. Okay. So it is in a place where it can control all our input output devices and everything. See, this is the back panel port, expansion slots. Expansion slot means we'll say your computer, like your computer comes with a USB port and everything, right? We'll say it doesn't work. So, or you want more USB port, you can buy expansion card, you can put it in this and you can use it. So I said RAM, random access memory, which is a temporary memory or volatile memory. So these are RAM slots where you can purchase and put RAMs to this. Okay. So these are back panel ports, like they use for different parts. So PS2 ports, very old ones. Okay. Like the purple color is for keyboard, green color is for mouse. But nowadays we don't use this because nowadays everything is USB mouse and USB keyboard. why USB is famous is because in PS2, we'll say you have connected a keyboard and mouse, and now you want to change the mouse. You are using the computer, then computer on करलो उकलम बेटा करना नहीं है computer on पानी पे वेले सही है उन्डो mouse वेले से हम पेट्रिची इलारे पुदु mouse उन्डो इदाकन then केमु को mouse है बेटा करना तो ये ना ता आलुत mouse है plug करना नहीं है PS2 वगैरह then computer on करला बेटा कर दी एक current वरना then mouse है मेतने connect कराना mouse है दिले connect पन्नों ने okay only use panel you have to restart the computer then only it will allow you to use the device. But USB port is not like that. It's just plug and play. Plug and play in the sense you connect the mouse even when you like switch on the computer and work, then it will start working. But in PS2 you can't do that. You have to restart the computer in order to make it work. And then we have parallel port, okay, which is used for printers. Nowadays we don't use this as well. It is changed to USB. Then we have HDMI. Now it is actively being used in all the computers, TVs, and everything. This is a replacement for VGA port. Okay. So this is a replacement for VGA port. Okay. So then we have audio ports, and then RJ45 port, which is used, we'll say, for internet connection for your laptop or computer if you don't have wireless. So we'll say you have a dial-up router or whatever, you will have a port like this, like a telephone port, but little bigger than the telephone cable. Okay, little bigger than the telephone cable. You connect it here from the router to here, then you can use internet. We call it as RJ45 port or Ethernet port. They call it as Ethernet or RJ45. So I was talking about VGA port. It will be in blue color, looking like this to connect your projectors, you connect your TV, you connect your monitor, you will use this, either VGA or HDMI. Okay. Then we have serial port. So nowadays serial port is changed. Like if you want to connect any input output device, CIO, input output device, they use this serial port, like to connect a modem or whatever the things that you need to connect here. So now everything is changed to USB. So USB port, you all know. So how it looks like and actively used these days. In order to connect anything to your computer, you use it through USB. Like it can be hard disk, pen drives, cameras, external hard disk, mouse, keyboard, whatever it is, you used to go with USB now. USB is also getting like dead these days. Type C is getting more famous. So might be in few years, you might not see USB more use. You will see Type C more. So that's it. That's it about the quick. Just go through on the hardware things that is related to a computer. I just wanted to give a general idea on this, like what are the things and all. So yeah, that's it. So you have any confusions or doubts in this? I know I did it pretty quick, but I just wanted to give an idea on that, like we have these kind of things and the images, why we use it. Not it's not a deep topic in our syllabus. So I just wanted to just show it to you all. So you have any doubts or any questions in that?
Oh, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
அந்த பார்ட் 1 MCQ பேப்பர் இருக்குதானே
Or
அதுல எப்படி क्वेश्चन வரும்?
அதில் சும்மா நாங்கள் படித்த விஷயங்களுக்கு நான் ஆன்சர்ஸும் தந்திப்பேன், கொஷனும் மீக்கும் நீங்கள் அதில் செலக்ட் பண்ணணும்.
மாடல் பேப்பர் இருக்கா சார்? கொஞ்சம் காட்டுவீங்களா?
மாடல் பேப்பர்னு இல்ல. நாங்க இவ்வளவு நாள் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணோமே, அதெல்லாம் வந்து சும்மா ஷார்ட்கட் கீஸ், அடுத்தது இந்த டேப்ல என்னென்ன இமேஜ் இன்சர்ட் பண்ணணும்னா இந்த டேப்ல போகணும், அது மாதிரி ஜஸ்ட் ஜெனரல் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் யூனோ.
ஓகே சார்.
So it's not that big deal, guys. It's very easy. Like whatever the things we have discussed, straightforward questions. That's it. Any doubts, guys? Anything else?
சரி
Yeah.
நீங்க சொன்ன பிரசன்டேஷன் வந்து நாங்க இங்கிலீஷ்ல தான் சார் செய்யணும்.
Oh, English lab.
ஓகே தேங்க்ஸ்.
So that's everything, guys. Anything else? So then, yeah, that's it. That's everything from my side, guys. So thank you very much for joining my session and giving your valuable time. Sorry about the delayed start. Okay, sorry about the class cancellations. So like suddenly not informing and canceling the class. You all might have joined to the class and I am not starting. So it because of my tight schedule, guys. I'm very sorry about all the times that I have wasted from your life. And if I have like told anything wrong or anything, I'm sorry. Like please forgive me because I have used your important time here. And yeah, that's everything from my side. So thank you very much everyone for cooperating in all the sessions. So if you have anything, like you have my contact details, you can drop a message or mail. So whenever possible, I'll just try to reply. So good luck with your future guys. Hope we all will do well. And then yeah, so we'll meet on the exams. Until then, everyone, take care and bye.